Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Lily Pope TV. Some days ago, Lily Pope made a video about her baby shower, and she made a statement that got me thinking, and I said I was going to make a video about it. She said, and I quote, I'm not 100%. She said, "As an Igbo girl, when I be, I beg, I want a son." She says she's not here to sugarcoat anything, that if you are Igbo, you should understand what she's talking about. She now said, "If God gives me two girls, I will use leg, go heaven, go cry." So that actually got to me. Lily Pope is a Nigerian YouTuber. She resides in Anambra State, Oka, if I'm correct. She's been documenting an IVF journey. She has a daughter who is about going to be 6. So she was going through secondary infertility, and she had a failed IVF. But now she's pregnant. She's in her third trimester, and she's very soon, Mama Ejima, she's going to give birth soon, soon, soon. So I've been following her for a while. She's been educating women about this IVF thing. She's actually, pull people through, or she's just been documenting her journey, her IVF journey. So when she said that, I was like, wow, this lady would have spent, herself and her husband would have spent a whole lot of money. They spent money. So she's saying God will not be unfaithful to give her two girls. So that actually got to me, and I said, okay, I was going to talk about culture and our tradition. I am from Edo State. I am Benin. My name is Joy, but I reside in Texas, United States. So in my own culture, when it comes to the law of inheritance, I don't think it's as strong as that of the Igbos. The Igbos, the law of inheritance has nothing to do with the women. The women do not inherit properties. Yes, the women do not inherit properties from their father, because the belief is that these women will go out. They will take that name. They will not take their father's name. They're going to answer another person's name. They are going to leave their father's house to be married out. So women don't inherit property in Igbo land. If I'm wrong, please correct me. So I believe that that's one of the major things where there is so much craze, where there's so much I don't want to use so much words, for male children. And it's not only in Igbo land, in Africa, people see themselves, women begin to see themselves as, if I don't have a male child for this man, if I don't have a male child in this marriage, I'll never sit down. I'll never come. Like I have not achieved that status of I am married into the family. So women put a lot of pressure on themselves. So I see some of this culture as repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. Why did I say so? Because there's a lot of pressure placed on women. But scientifically, is the man that actually determines the sex of the baby. But when I'm showing our fathers, we're bringing in all these laws and everything, they didn't know of all these things. They didn't know. But the other good part of it is that when it comes to the law of inheritance, I believe the reason behind why they don't I might not be 100% correct, because I started thinking of the reason why in the Igbo culture, or in the Igbo tradition, that women don't inherit their father's property. I started thinking the reason behind that. Maybe because the Igbo culture is very, very, the Igbo culture is very unique. Yes, I am from Edo State and Benin, but I'm married to an Igbo. I've been married for 17 years. So I kind of understand the Igbo culture. When it comes to marriage, they have so much value for marriage, the Igbos. So I'll come back to that. So when it comes to this issue of inheritance, I'm sure that is why women are really bent on having male children in the Igbo land, because the Yorubas, female inherit properties in Yoruba land. Sorry. Then even in my state, Edo State, women also inherit property. It's not as strict as in the east. It's not as strict as Idigbo. It's not, their own is strict. It's just like the Osu system, where these people are stigmatized, even though the court has ruled against stigmatizing the Osu people, but it is still practiced in dates. It's still practiced in date. Like, there's, the culture is very strong. The culture is very strong. But what I have to say in this is, I don't think we still have to live. There are some things that we don't have to follow 100% the way this culture were placed down. You know, these things are not written. They are not written anywhere. They are just passed from generation to generation. So, but now, the best thing that a man can do to secure your family is to write a will. It's not because dying intestate, when the man dies intestate, it means that the man did not write a will. So when you write a will, before you are able to write a will, the issue of you have female children will not come in, because the will is going to supersede, it's going to take preeminence over the culture. Yes. So if maybe you had female children, all of them female children, and no, you didn't have a male child, but because you wrote a will, the will is going to supersede that of the culture or the tradition. So another thing is, you know, in Igbo land, when the man dies and the woman does not have a female a male child, the property actually goes to the next of kin of the husband. So the reason why they do that is to safeguard the woman. They don't want the woman to be out for any other man to just come in, you know, to maybe to start, you know, doing one or two things with the woman because she's a widow. So they keep the woman. The value behind that was that when the man dies, the next of kin, because the woman didn't have a male child, right? The next of kin of the man, of the deceased husband, takes good care of this woman, takes care of her, takes care of her children, and manage the property on behalf of the deceased husband. That was actually the value. But it's just unfortunate because of the work word that we had, the wicked word, because that was actually the thing that was in the mind of the people that created this culture. That was what was in their mind from the onset. But what happens in our today's world when a woman does not have a male child? Maybe she has all females and the man dies without a will. You will not see one of the uncle, the man's brother, that did not do anything, that did not contribute anything. He just want to take the property. He want to take everything. He will become selfish to the extent that he won't even take care of the late brother's children. He won't take care of the late brother's wife. That was not what our forefathers had in mind when these laws came into being. That was not what they had in mind. Another thing I want to quickly say before I conclude on this video is the fact that, you see, because of this law, some women keep having children. Some women have given birth to 4 girls. They will keep trying because they want to have a male child. That is the aspect that I'm looking at that is really, really repugnant. There's so much pressure on the woman. And at the end of the day, the woman does not actually determine the sex of the baby. It's the man. If the man put is it X and Y chromosome or whatever, I can't remember. It's whatever the man puts on the woman. That is what the woman carries. So you see some women, they will have many children just because they want born boy. They want them. If they never get, the culture is so exalted in Igbo land that if you never get male child, you never come that family. It's not only in the east, it's not only in the Igbo land. In Africa, most tribe, if you don't have a male child, I think those things with exposure, with Western influence, those things are beginning to water down, you know. But my advice in this video is that every man, secure your family. Try and write a will so that one brother or uncle will not come up tomorrow when you are not there and start maltreating your kids and start taking advantage of them. And you know, some of them won't even take care of their late brother's children. So it's good for every man to write a will. Is it is necessary. So guys, if you love my channel and you love my content, so please subscribe to this channel. Please support me by subscribing. Till next time, I love you. Bye.